now we've got 4 members of Thredge. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Happy 4th.
So you guys, happy day after 4th. I'm a little hungover.
Yeah, happy
I don't know
5th.
about you guys.
Yeah.
Happy 5th. Yeah, are you still partying like it's the 4th? Because I'm taking a break right now. I got to go down to Hollywood as a treat last weekend to my old stomping grounds where I used to live. And I saw Thredge at the Whiskey open up for Not Sick, a Slipknot cover band. And you guys blew me away. You were badass.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
And have you guys played the Whiskey before?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Several times. Yeah.
A whole
You're
bunch of
LA
times,
based.
Yeah.
Nice. Is it one of your favorite venues to play, or do you guys have a favorite?
Definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah. Whiskey's probably my personal favorite. It's got a good sound in there and everything. Good size venue just for that local thing. We also really like the Viper Room and stuff like that down the street. Yeah, I'd say Whiskey is my home.
Yeah.
I like Whiskey mainly because like it's like a bit of a it's how do I say this? It's like a bit of like a chip on my shoulders. Like, yeah, I get to play the Whiskey every now and then. Yeah, everybody's been there. Hell yeah. You know?
It's
That
epic.
sort of yeah.
Yeah, it feels there's so much history. That's why I love the Rainbow. I love Viper Room. I love Roxy Whiskey. That whole Sunset Boulevard. I feel like I'm alive again, and I'm 20, and I want to fuck shit up. And it's just, I feel like the '80s Motley Crue, The Dirt. That's how I want to be when I'm on Sunset. So it's dangerous. I can't stay too long, but it's good to visit and jump out.
Yeah.
So you guys have Born of Dust out now.
Yes. Yeah.
Or does it come out soon?
It's already out.
No, it's released.
It's released. Okay, so we
Yeah.
can get it everywhere you can get music now. You guys fucking kicked ass hard. Like, it was crazy. It was honestly, I thought you guys should have been right before the headliner. That was like my vibe, but you know, I don't create the
Usually
lineups,
we
but-
are.
Okay.
Yeah, we've headlined Whiskey a couple times too. But
Yeah.
we just found out about the Not Sick show, and we thought it'd be cool to snag some Slipknot fans because we're a little bit in the same realm.
Yeah.
You guys
and
are
we wanted
heavy.
to bring that.
I'm a Slipknot fan.
Me too.
Yeah. We wanted to bring that Slipknot energy at the same time for that whole show.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
You guys even had a celebrity fan in the audience. Matt Glocky was rocking out to you guys and came up after and complimented you guys. Were you stoked? Had you known who he was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was really stoked. I watched his covers or like the mashup videos he does, and I remember I've sent those videos to like our band group chat, and I thought I saw him too. Like I like looked out, saw him, and I was like, oh man, he looks familiar, but like I don't know, I don't think I've ever met him or anything. But yeah, it was super cool to meet him. Really nice dude for sure.
It was a funny interaction for me, mainly because like he came up to me first and he just went like, "Hey man, I really like your show. It was great. I'm a fan now." I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome." And then he like walks away. I was like, "Was that fucking Matt Glocky?"
That's badass. No, he had fans coming up saying, "Aren't you that guy?" And it was really cool. But yeah, he's super, super talented. Okay,
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. How long have you guys been a band?
We've been a band now we started in 2021, 2022. It started with myself and Anthony Laurie. We formed the band together and stuff, and we had been friends from like high school times, and we kind of reconnected a couple of years back to start Thredge, and that was in around 2021. And then over time, we kind of slowly built up the roster you see now with, finding Nero, eventually finding Johnny now to finally bring it home and stuff and have that really, really solid 4-piece where we all get along really well. Everyone sounds amazing. So been around for about now, 3-ish years. Yeah.
Nice. And do you guys always agree on the sound or the direction of the band, or do you guys ever kind of conflict and maybe want it to go a different way?
Yeah,
What was that?
That's a good
The
question.
snicker.
we have our moments for sure of someone seeing it from a different way. I'd say when it's come to the music part of things, it's actually been really easy to find our vibe, and especially for this new record coming out, it was really easy to sit into this energy that we're delivering and write the framework of that. There are some other things, I'm sure, when it comes to how things look, how things are being promoted, and merchandise stuff, set list. That's where it can kind of, we definitely have a lot of conversations about it, but it always comes from a place of like mutual respect and open communication about all that stuff. So as much as we might do this a little bit, it's always in good spirit and just wanting the band and the project to do as well as possible.
Yeah. Is that docking? What is that? Do you guys dock sometimes?
Yeah, it's a form of bonding we like to do as a band.
Yeah. Just to like get together and
we
get
dock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's hot.
That's
Cool.
our pre-show ritual. Right as soon as we get onto stage, that's what we do.
You guys need to go live before the pre-show and like show your fans how you guys come together.
That'd be
Okay,
cool,
so I
actually.
want to hear the story
Yeah.
before we actually started the podcast. That's usually where some of the favorites are. That the lead singer, he was at the whiskey out all night. You barely slept and had to go to work, and now like you might be dying. Wait, tell us the story. How did you
Well,
survive?
essentially, it's like that. Right now, I'm just basically recovering from COVID, mainly because we performed at the whiskey, and the next day, I had to go to work. I got home at like 4. I had to be at work at like 7, and that was the majority of the night that I had at home. But essentially, like I went to work, and at work, like everybody just staring at me, just like, "Are you okay?" I'm like. Just
You're
like
dead.
yeah, I'm like dead right then and there. And they're like, "How'd the show go?" It's like, it was great. It was great.
It was too good. So you're dying right now. You're recovering from
Basically,
the whiskey
yeah.
show. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad you made it on. You didn't die. So I've never
Luckily.
had this many people on. Who is everyone's favorite band or favorite musician and why? We'll just pick which order you guys want to go in.
Okay. How about we go in order of like who showed up first?
Oh, okay. Anthony was late. He was a little late. I'm not gonna lie.
I bet.
Sorry, guys.
So, in that case, one of my favorite bands of all time is a band called Strappy Young Lad, which is an old project from Devin Townsend. He's just extremely just blaring death metal, and I absolutely love it. And also another artist which I really enjoy and is completely on the other side of the spectrum is Aurora, and she is this like Scandinavian like poppy kind of sound, and that's what I really love, and that's what I love to bring.
I dig it.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
Ryan, we'll just go in little box order.
Sounds good. My favorite band for so many years is Slipknot. Just being a drummer and a percussionist, I mean, you can't get anything better than that in metal. With they have 2 percussionists, they have the drum set player, and now they have Aloy on the kit, who's insane. I was a Joey Jordison fan growing up. He's what kind of shaped my drumming profile persona. But I loved Jay Weinberg, loved Eloy. They've just never gone wrong with drummers in their band. Always get insane guys. As well as I absolutely love Gojira. That's a big one lately with Mario Duplantier on the drums. Just an absolute monster. It's really inspiring to listen to. And they have a really cool sound with blending some just really unique instrumentation into like their original style. And I kind of just love doing that and love taking from that and kind of pouring some of that into our project.
Nice. I don't know if you saw on my page, but I used to live with Joey. We dated back in the day, and then he put me on his album.
Oh my God.
Women
That's
in
crazy.
Children Last. This was
That is
back,
so rad.
Oh wow.
like 14 years ago. But he was a sweetheart, just a little crazy. R.I.P.
I can see that.
I tried to keep up with him.
Yeah.
But and I love Not Sick is going to come by the podcast too.
Oh,
Here
right
in a-
on.
in a
Oh, that's
few
awesome.
Yeah.
They were so
And
awesome.
so
Yeah.
that whole whiskey show, you 2 were my favorite for sure.
Oh,
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, Anthony, even though he was late, we'll go
Yeah,
in order
yeah.
and let you go next.
Cool.
I would have to say Tool is my favorite band. I've just been a huge fan of their music for Ryan, when did I take you to that Tool concert?
That was 2019.
Yeah, since around
Yeah.
2019, they've been my favorite band. And I know Nero is not a fan of Tool, which is the funny thing. It's
I love
kind of
Tool.
opposite vibes. Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't
Their
know.
community sucks.
Yeah.
He gives me a hard time. He gives everybody a hard time because
I give anybody that's a Tool fan a hard time.
Yeah.
You
We're
call them
tools.
tools
I mean, it's
if you
exactly.
like Tool.
No, I
Yeah,
just
pretty
tell
much.
them they
Guys
suck.
bigger. Oh, I made you guys bigger. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
Great.
Oh,
I just figured that out. Then I can see better.
Great.
Okay, Johnny.
Okay, my favorite band is also Tool.
Oh
Just a little bit.
my god.
Casual
Uh-oh.
fan. Yeah. They're what got me into staying with bass guitar in 2021 when I switched to that because I did drums initially first, and for most of my childhood and everything, Avenged Sevenfold is my favorite band, and the Rev was my favorite musician, and still is to this day. He's always had fantastic energy, and his playing and everything was just like aggressive and emotional, like on stage and even in the recordings. And then after the pandemic hit and everything, when I transitioned over to playing bass guitar, that's when I discovered Tool for the first time. And the way they like layer everything together and how the bass sits with the drum set and just like the whole overall mix, I really fell in love with immediately. And now I'm just a quick casual fan, nothing serious. But
Just a huge tattoo on your forearm.
yeah, nothing. It's
No
only
big
one of
deal.
two, so I've got two of them actually, but the other one's a little bit harder to show on the camera. But yeah, they're definitely my
Dang.
favorite band of all time for sure. And
Do you have Tool like on your
yeah.
ball sack tattooed?
No. I mean, it's on the other side of my arm. I just don't know how to like twist it.
Oh,
Maybe
I
later.
thought
Maybe
that's
we'll
why
get
you
down
couldn't
the
show
road.
You'll
it.
still get it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, thanks
Both
It's
for
on
getting
your
it, but
to-do
each
list.
testicle. Yeah.
yeah, now it is sure. I'm sure Maynard
Have
would
you
love
ever
that.
had like any girls' names tattooed or just a band?
No, just my favorite bands. Bands are permanent.
No way. See, but I've done guys' names and then I just do some cool tattoo over the name. It's just like a fun. I
Yeah,
should
that's a
try
fun
this
way.
and then I shouldn't. Why
I
not?
mean,
No regrets.
I'm hoping this stays well because I like how this one looks a lot. So,
Yeah, Tool can't break up
let's
with
hope
you,
nothing happens
right?
there. No, they can't. I won't let
Yeah,
them.
it's like I got my dog tattooed on me. That's pretty safe, recently.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would
Okay,
imagine.
out of all of you guys, yeah, my dog's gonna stay. Well, until he's dead. Out of all four of you guys, who would be most likely to call and say they're in jail and they need help getting bailed out?
It's a tough question. Oh
Uh-oh,
man,
all
maybe
four of
Nero.
you?
Probably Nero.
I was
Shut
gonna
up,
say
Nero.
Nero.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it too quickly. With
Yeah,
no
no one
hesitation.
wants to
But
top the gun, but yeah, I'd say Nero.
Yeah, it's probably Nero.
What's up?
I feel like it's usually a lead singer thing, right? Like lead singer syndrome's a real thing. Like you guys are cool, you're confident, but you're probably gonna get in more trouble than the other people in the band.
Kind of, because I'm very difficult with authority. It's like any single time, it's more of just like, do this. No.
No, or not.
And then
Yeah.
we'll see. And then we'll see what happens there. So yeah, that's a lot of fun usually. Plus, I'm not the. Actually, it's better I don't bring up my history right now. So it's fine. Next question.
Are you? Did you just get bailed out of jail? That's like the night before.
No.
No,
okay.
I have not committed any
Good.
crimes within the borders of the United States.
That's good.
and we're done.
That's good.
Yeah.
And yeah, we don't want to get arrested. We want to tour in Canada, so we can't go into the details. But
Yeah,
okay,
right.
what about out of all four of you, who would be the person to call and say they got married in Vegas, like the lover boy?
Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe Johnny.
I was gonna say Johnny.
Hey, I'm not even the one dating someone right
Johnny?
now. What do you
That's the
mean?
whole point, dude. You go to Vegas, you have a good time, and that's
Yeah.
it. You're not dating anybody, so
All
that's
right,
gonna
let's
be a
go- I'll go
great
try
time
it right now. Let's go
Alright,
do it
bet.
right now, real quick.
You got it.
Johnny
You're not
would be
that
the
far
one
away
to
from
like
Vegas.
get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll stay there, right? That's how that works. What happens
Probably.
there stays there, right?
Stays in
I
Vegas.
hope. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Stays in it, but the marriage license may follow you home. I don't know. What if?
We'll make it
Okay, who would be most likely to get lost? Like you can't find them in the band.
I'd say Tony.
They got so
Possible.
schmammered. You
I'll
like
agree
you
with
wake
that.
up.
I'll agree
Yeah.
with
You
that.
don't know where they are.
Yeah.
He has a
I'm
tendency to
kinda-
just roam around and just like,
Yeah.
where the fuck is Tony? God damn it.
Yeah, man.
And you
I just-
just can't find them.
my phone's always on though. Like I feel like as long as I had my phone, they could usually like get a hold of me. But like I will I'm like a fan of the Irish goodbye. I'll kind of just like leave the room, go like talk to someone else. Be like 20 minutes later, where'd Tony go?
I love it. He just rolled. I like to Irish goodbye too. You know why? I am a people pleaser. So when my friend says one more shot, one more band, stay out, I'll say yes, even though I'm ready to go home. So I just sneak out really quick and I don't. That whiskey show, I snuck out and I had pizza left over at the Rainbow. So I snuck out like before the last song to run to the Rainbow to get my leftover pizza to take it back to the hotel and just eat
Nice.
cold pizza.
Yeah.
No?
Hey, cold
Dinner
pizza's
too.
goated. There's
It was,
nothing wrong with cold pizza.
Yeah,
Dinner
no.
part
Love
2
cold
always
pizza.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially from the Rainbow. You guys have been to the Rainbow, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We're like destroying that
Yeah.
place every now and then. I
Yeah.
go there
Have you
just
had
to
the
pray to
cheese
Lemmy.
balls?
Ooh, yeah.
The cheese balls? I don't
Yeah.
think
So I love the cheese balls. Like I'm obsessed with the cheese balls. That's my jam. I could eat those all day
Mhm.
with the marinara
Right.
dip.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
I
that
don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What you guys doing later? Should get some cheese balls.
Yeah, we
I
should
know,
probably
right?
all
You're
go to
gonna
run
meet
it.
your
man.
Friday night.
Yeah, bro.
cheese balls and then lose your friends.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
so what's going on for you guys? Catch us up. Like what's for Thredge happening in the future? What's happening next?
Well, a fun little thing that happened today. We released the final single before our full album. The full album comes out July 19th. Well, we released the title track today, which is called Dreams and Nightmares. So that's available on all streaming platforms now. I always refer to it as the woolly mammoth of the album. It clocks in at 7 minutes long. We actually did play it at the whiskey show you were at. It was the longer song that kind of started with almost like a lullaby intro, then just like a jazz thing, and then it's kind of all over the place. So a nightmare to learn, literally. So we thought Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Constant changes, constant
Nice.
mood,
Yeah.
everything.
But it's a ton of fun to play.
7 minutes
Love
is
it.
longer than most guys can last. Like that's
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like to clock in at a good time most of the time.
Yeah, 7 minutes is the dream. The nightmares that doesn't always happen.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Nightmare's just the
Yeah.
intro where it just
Yeah.
ends right
Right?
then and
Like,
there.
That's
4
the
minutes
meaning
is
of
like the
song.
normal time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at that new
7
lore for
the
the
meaning
song
of the
just
song is
dropped.
please make it
Yeah.
to 7 minutes. That would be phenomenal. Nice, badass. When's your guys' next show?
We were looking
When's-
to potentially do some tour dates coming up to the end of summer. Unfortunately, things had fallen through with that, so we hadn't done any like local bookings now. So we kind of caught news of that and stuff, and are trying to potentially still scramble like a mini tour towards the end of the summer. But if not, we're doing some fallback dates around the LA area, maybe some Anaheim, Long Beach stuff. Stay tuned on all that though, because that's still in the booking phase.
Awesome. Badass. I was just telling you guys, you got to get up to Sacramento. I know it's a bit of a drive,
Yes.
but
Nero's been wanting to
it's
go
fun
there
up here.
for.
And we've got Ace of Spades, Goldfield. Like, we got a
Yeah.
cool little scene up here.
All right.
I've heard.
It's smaller,
We're friends
but I
with
dig it. Well, thanks so
Manzanita
much, guys,
Death
for
March.
stopping by Stef Rock Show.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, I love them.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
Manzanita is
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay, you guys
They're
have
good
to make
friends
it
of
up
ours.
to Sac.
Yeah. Yeah, we've
No
been wanting
way.
to play a show with them for the
Well,
longest
okay.
time.
We're gonna have to we'll do like a live feed and I'll go out to the show and you guys will just
That'll
thrash.
be rad.
My neck still hurts, by the way, from headbanging to you guys on like Saturday night. So
Good,
We did
good.
it.
I
Yeah.
gotta
We
ice
did
Our work
it.
here is
Achievement
done.
unlocked right then and there. All right.
Yeah. I'm still recovering. Shows my age. But thanks guys so much for stopping by. And I will tag everybody on everything so all my friends can find you guys. And I hope you guys recover like I am and have a good July 5th.
Cool.
Right on. Thank you
very
so
much.
much
Thank
for
Thank
having
you for
us.
having us. Thank
Yeah,
you so
Thank you
much.
for having
appreciate
us so much. It was really fun.
Bye. For stock.